Hello, Discovery Collective, and welcome to your May Collective Wines. So last month we were in Spain, and now we're going to go to a country in a wine region that isn't as well known, Austria. So for those who drink a lot of wine, maybe you've had some Austrian wine, but I would say maybe some of you haven't. So I'm really excited for you to discover Austrian wine with me this month. So we're going to start with our white wine. So this is Bernhard Ott. This is their Berg Grüner Veltliner 2024. So let's start with the grape first, Grüner Veltliner. If you haven't had this grape before, this is a really fresh, green, herbaceous, peppery, high acidity white wine. So we had our Albarino last month, so it kind of has the same sort of profile, but this is Eastern Europe, so it's a little bit different, especially with the white pepper note that it's famous for. And that's because there's a compound in Grüner Veltliner similar to Syrah and similar to the next wine that we have that gives it that signature note. And some people in blind tasting also confuse Grüner Veltliner with a dry Riesling. This is definitely a dry white wine as well. So let's talk a little bit about Bernhard. So Bernhard Ott took over his family's winery in 1993, his fourth generation, and he was only 21 at the time. So he kind of made his way through the winery several years, and in 2006 is really where there were significant changes in his winery. In 2006, he decided to go to Burgundy with his friend, and they visited DRC, so Romanée-Conti, the most famous and legendary wine producer for biodynamics in the world. And so he went there and he left a changed man. And so he then decided to convert everything to biodynamics, and he took it even a step further by starting a group and certification called Respect Biodyn, which is one of the most strict viticulture and winemaking practicing certifications you can find in Europe nowadays. And as far as the Grüner Veltliner grape is, you're in the best hands with Bernhard, because he's considered, or widely considered throughout Europe, as Mr. Grüner Veltliner. And 90% of his plantings are with this grape. He makes a variety of styles. The one that you have today is one that is meant to be drunk fresh and young with a chill on it. It's perfect for a boat day. As you'll find, this is a screw cap, and that's super common with Grüner Veltliner. Almost all of the bottles are, and especially with Austria as well, just in general. And so this is a wine that is perfect for a pool day, perfect for a sunny day, perfect for the summer weather that we have. So Bernhard speaks about the Grüner Veltliner grape as a diva, and he says that if you don't treat it right, it will basically turn its back on you. And there's a reason for it. It's quite a finicky grape, but in the area that Bernhard is farming this is called Wagram, and it's the perfect area for Grüner Veltliner. So this is a wine region. It's small, so it's about 20 miles long, like terraced vines overlooking the Danube River. And what's amazing about this area are the soils, the loess soils, because they are soils that retain water during dry seasons, and they drain water really well during wet seasons. So it's kind of like the Goldilocks of soils, which is perfect for a grape like Grüner Veltliner. And Wagram in an old German term means surfside, because this whole area was underwater at one time. So let's go ahead and taste this wine. So Bernhard uses native yeast. Like I said, it's biodynamic. Stainless steel fermentation, so just meant to be really fresh, low temperature control. So we retain all of the fresh and beautiful aromas that a white wine can give you, especially with Grüner Veltliner. Okay, so immediately on the nose, I can really understand why people would think it's Riesling. There's this like very beautiful freshness about it, but I get this like limey, citrusy, like lemon zest. It's very like fresh and zingy citrus, basically. And I definitely get the white pepper on the nose as well. So it's kind of on the back end of the aromas. And yeah, this is clearly just a really fresh, I get a little bit of whetstone with it as well. Okay, yeah. The acidity is so mouth-watering. It's really high acidity. It's so fresh. It's beautiful. I do get that beautiful like mineral, that like salty finish about it, but also that white pepper note. And it kind of just tickles the front of my tongue. And I get those beautiful citrus and zesty and zingy notes. I think it's very green, very herbaceous. I almost get like snap peas on there. For me, this is a great wine for salads. I think the great thing about Grüner Veltliner is it will pair with really difficult green dishes. So like think asparagus or green summer salads, because this will go really well with it when other wines won't. So I definitely would lean towards that, but you could also do kind of like, you know, oysters and things like that. But I think Riley's pairing for this one is like absolutely perfect. I think it's a really fantastic pairing with a salad. So yeah, I think it's delicious. It's mouth-watering. Bring it on your boat. I think it's perfect for all of those occasions, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. So cheers.